Hi, this is Dorene at Fusion Pilates, and today I'm going to talk about your toes in relation to your feet. Right? Your feet have their own muscles, right? They have muscles that are just in the foot, that don't come outside the foot, don't attach to the upper leg, that do things that we may not use very often because we're in shoes a lot. So if you've worked with me before, you know that I'm all about getting your shoes off and getting your feet onto surfaces that are other than flat and level, because we're in shoes and we're walking on flat and level, which means all of those 26 bones in there and those 33 joints aren't getting any kind of work, which is why we use the balls a lot, right? So the balls are replacing the fact that we don't get our feet to do things that they used to, right? So when you look at the feet, right, can you see the whole foot? And I'm not going to talk right about that alignment stuff. I know a lot of you have gone through the foot alignment with me and talking about the outside edges parallel. If you know what I'm talking about, great. If you don't worry about it. Just put your feet on the floor in front of you. Can you separate your toes? Can you get pinky toe to move away from big toe and space in between all of those toes? Right? If you're using toe correctors, this is what toe correctors will help you do. If you're not using toe correctors, you might want to think about using them if you cannot get any space between your toes. So if you can see my feet, I can get my big toe pretty far away from my little toe. Numbers 4 and 5 tend to stick a little bit together, and if I work at it a little harder, there's a little muscle called a digiti minimi. I'm not kidding, I didn't make that up. That is responsible for what's going on with the little toe. So if he hasn't come to the party in a while, you haven't invited digiti minimi over for a drink, you might want to think about it and get related or get used to digiti minimi pulling the pinky toe away from the big toe. Your big toe is called a hallucis or hallucis, whichever one you want. And that big toe should also be able to move. If you can see down there, my big toe can slide away from my second toe because I'm using abductor hallucis or hallucis to get him to come in and out. You can see I've got a little bit of a bunion going on because I do struggle with walking with my feet externally rotated, which works into giving you a bunion. Right? If you can start to think about more alignment and getting the big toe better aligned when you start to walk, you will not be rolling over that second joint. And you can work on reducing your bunions unless they've gone too far that you're into rigidus, right? So start to think about digiti minimi and the hallucis muscles moving away from each other, big toe and little toe, as far away as possible. Those are muscles that are related just to the foot. They don't come up into the lower leg at all. Start to think about that, and you can use your toes and move your toes while you're sitting on the sofa in the evening watching TV.